Hi guys, so today's video is going to be my Uppercase unboxing. Uppercase is a YA monthly subscription book box. It costs $23 per month, and every month your book box includes a brand new young adult hardcover book. The book is always signed, or you get a book plate to put in the book that is signed, and it says you always get 1 to 2 high quality exclusive items. There's no fandoms or trinkets, so they kind of pride themselves on having items that you'll actually use. A while back I stopped getting monthly subscription boxes because I wanted to save that money and use it to give back to you guys with secret giveaways and things like that. But right at the time I made that decision, I was contacted by Uppercase and asked if I would accept a couple months worth of their subscription boxes in exchange for me showing you guys in some videos. So it kind of worked out perfect because I still get to give back to you guys, but then I also get to show you some awesome book stuff, and I get awesome book stuff. But in all seriousness, I have tried out a few different book subscription boxes, all of which I think had their own pros and cons, and something that I think is really nice about this one is the fact, like I said, they pride themselves on giving you items they feel you're actually going to use, and I've really liked all the stuff I've gotten every month. So if you're looking for a monthly subscription box that's not too expensive, because sometimes they can be like 40 bucks or more. So if you're looking for one that's not too expensive, it costs $23 a month. If you're a fan of YA, you'll like it. They always have YA books. And they do have some extra goodies, but not so many that it becomes excessive, and then you end up having kind of a bunch of stuff that you don't know what to do with. Anyway, getting into the actual unboxing. It doesn't come in a box, it comes in this cute little book sleeve, which I love that the packaging is a book sleeve because this is practical. I can use this again. I don't want to have to go out and buy and spend lots of money on book sleeves, so it's nice that it just kind of comes with it. But the book that came this month is called Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett. It's a contemporary book, and every month they always send you a personalized note, and they wrote in the note this time, "This outdoor themed contemporary book tackles both the funny, when camping goes wrong, and the serious, like divorce and betrayal. I hope you find this romantic story as sweet and as satisfying as I did." I'll admit that, and you guys probably know, I'm a huge fantasy, sometimes science fiction person. I love historical fiction. I rarely go into contemporary. There's a few contemporary books that I really, really love, but I don't read them very often. But this one, first off, I do love the outdoors. I like that the outdoors is the setting of this book. And I do like the idea that there's like when camping goes wrong in parts of the book, because my husband and I, oh my gosh, story time for a second. We went to Iceland last year, which was phenomenal. It was amazing if you guys ever want to go. But what we did for most of the trip is we lived in this little camper van, and we like went around the whole country, and just a couple of times would stay in like a hotel or a cabin or whatever. And there was one night, I know it's not camping, but there was one night when in our van, it was in April, which is technically like Iceland's winter because they really only have like winter and summer. So it was still pretty cold. At night it was like in the 20s, and there was one night that the heater stopped working in our van, and like there was nothing we could do. We just like shivered all night, and my husband, I always sleep like on my stomach, and I had like all the blankets over my head, and he had to like keep poking me to make sure I was alive. Anyway, point of the story is I can definitely relate to things going wrong on adventures. Beyond that though, the little note said that this book also tackles divorce, and I definitely think divorce is something that our society is kind of just accepted. It's so common nowadays. My parents are divorced. I didn't love it as a kid. I love both my parents, so I hated that I only got to see one and I hardly got to see the other. So I think that's something that I'm actually drawn to with this book. I'll be really honest with you guys. When I first saw it was a contemporary, not a fantasy, I was like, oh darn. But then when I saw those themes and the things that it talks about, it definitely piqued my interest. Now getting into the goodies, one of which I don't even know if this is technically one of the goodies. It just kind of seemed like an extra, but it was this little thing. It has a quote from the book on it, and then on the back it's got all of the constellations, which I thought was really cool because it's a nice little touch to go with the book. You can use it as a bookmark. Speaking of bookmarks, they do always send you a bookmark that has the page number and a code that coordinates with the book. So you can go online and you enter the page number and the code, and there's all these different things online of people, their reactions to this point, and like footage of the author or like people talking about that point in the book, which I think is really fun because it's kind of like a way to be interactive with your reading without having to actually like put yourself out there. And then getting into the actual goodies this month, there are these little pins. One of them says read past my bedtime, and one of them says a bookstore VIP. So I'll get up real close so you guys can see it. Hopefully it'll focus, but that's the bookstore VIP one that I'm definitely gonna put on my tote bags because you guys know I love my local used bookstores and I'm always using my tote bags to bring in books when I unhaul and get star credits. And then the pin that says read past my bedtime is in the shape of a little book, which is super cute, and I know it's probably not going to focus, but if you guys can see it, that's what it looks like. And the last goodie is this little reading journal. It is by Uppercase, and it's such a good idea. Well, it's probably not a brand new idea, but I've never had one. But on the inside of each page that says reading journal, you put the title, the author's name, and the date the book was published. Then you put the date you started the book, the date you finished the book, what you rated it, and your overall thoughts. And I think this is such a great idea, especially for those of you that are really active on Goodreads or just in general, you're really active about going online and putting up your reviews. Anyway, that's it for this month's Uppercase unboxing. Let me know what you guys thought of the goodies. Let me know what you thought of the way the book sounds, if it sounds like something you'd be interested in, or if you've read it, let me know if you thought it was good. For those of you who are interested in checking Uppercase out, I will have their information linked in the description bar. I get nothing out of that, so don't worry, I'm not trying to like scam you guys or anything like that. It's just for if you're interested. But anyway, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little bell icon to get notified when I post new videos, and check out some more of my videos right over here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.